Hi guys, I'm here to tell you about my digital detox. Digital detox, for those who don't know, is a period of time through which you abstain from media completely. So this includes music, social media, just phone calls, texts, basically most things that you enjoy in life. I've included quite a lot of print media in there. The only thing I sort of exempt from this was academic writing, so that I could at least revise. On the day of the detox, I woke up naturally as opposed to using an alarm on my phone. First off, because that would involve using my phone, which is a big source of media for me, and second of all, it was a Saturday. Do you really think that I was going to set an alarm on a Saturday? The main reason I chose to do it on a Saturday as opposed to a weekday is just because it meant I had no lectures and there was less of a chance of me being at a society meeting, so that I had absolutely no reason to interact with media. After I realised that any hope of contacting the outside world was basically lost, I went and had a shower. Now, I don't know if any of you guys are like me, but I tend to have a bit of an existential crisis in the shower. I had a really long shower that day. I spent a lot of time just thinking about media, like how much I relied on media. This was only 11 o'clock in the morning and I was already prematurely starting my quarter-life crisis. As soon as I was a clean machine, I promise never to say that again, but once I dried myself down and got changed, I went downstairs and had my breakfast. This was a particularly difficult time of day for me because my flat had been, quite a lot of my flatmates had been out the night before, and so I came down like as I normally would on a Saturday, and came and sat down and realised I couldn't play music and realised I couldn't put on the TV just to give a bit of background noise. And it was at such a time of day where I didn't feel like I could go and knock on a flatmate's door and ask them for a chat. So I just felt incredibly isolated and I was just left with my own thoughts. Afternoon was where the detox got interesting. Not as in something actually happened, like there was a big explosion and it was really cool. No, it was in this is where I started to sort of lose my mind. As I restricted print media, I couldn't read. There was nothing I didn't really know what to do with myself. I couldn't go to the bar and play pool as I normally would on a weekend because that would involve me being exposed to quite a lot of media. I really wanted to try and get some work done, considering the exams are approaching a tsunami wave of sadness and misery. So I tried to do some revision and I found it incredibly difficult. Quite a lot of the revision materials I use are online. Quite a lot of some of my lecture notes, some of my revision materials that I've made for myself over time were all on my laptop, and I just totally forgot to print them off, which was 10 out of 10, well done, Chloe. But it just meant that revising became very difficult. At one point during the afternoon, I decided, let's try and be a bit more productive than I've already been today and try and get my washing done. Get all my clothes washed, get everything ironed. There's no media involved in that. Yes, there is. I got to the washing machine, tried to put in my card, realised I didn't have enough money on my card in order to do my washing. And in order to top up your card, that would involve me turning on my laptop and going onto a website just to top up my laundry card. So when I realised even just simple everyday tasks like washing your clothes involves using media, that's when I realised that everyday reliance on media is absolutely astonishing, and you don't really realise it until you sort of have to take a step back from media. In summary, the media detox was good and bad at the same time. Let me just illustrate that for you. So, the media detox was good because it meant I took appreciation for my surroundings a lot more that I haven't really done in the 7 months that I've been here because I've been just doing stuff all the time. I noticed things in my environment that I never really took notice of before, which is quite odd, and it's odd that it took the removal of all technology in my life in order to notice these things. Despite this, I do need media for my day-to-day life. as I said before, a lot of my work is online, and in order to do the day-to-day things that I enjoy or need to do in order to contribute towards my course, it is very much reliant on me being online. Even submitting essential stuff like coursework relies upon me being able to access the Moodle. However, since the media detox, I definitely think I'm managing my media usage a lot better. Instead of obsessively checking my phone for Facebook messages, I now just frequently check my phone for Facebook messages. Would I recommend doing a media detox? Actually, I would. It was a very interesting experience, and it made me realise how much media plays a role in my life. And I'm still not sure whether it's a good or a bad thing.